Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Wautoma, Wisconsin, and an evening of high school football. The Nekoosa Papermakers wrap up their road schedule tonight, taking on the Wautoma Hornets in South Central Conference gridiron action. My name is Tom Kirst. Joining me tonight is commentator Dan Schmidt and our cameraman Jim Allen. We're certainly glad you could join us. As always, our thanks goes out to Nekoosa High and RCCA Media for helping us bring you broadcasts of NHS sports. Well, Wautoma and Nekoosa renew their rivalry tonight in a series that has been dominated by the Papermakers over the past several years. The table is turned a bit this evening, though, as a very good Hornet squad takes the field against a Nekoosa team that has seen their share of struggles this football season. Wautoma enters this game 5-1 overall. They currently lead the pack in the South Central with an unblemished 3-0 mark. Hornets feature a potent attack that averages about 30 points per game. They like to run the football, and they do it well behind senior Nathaniel Logging with over 1,300 yards on the season. He also has one fantastic game under his belt this year. A couple weeks ago against Wisconsin Dells, Logging rushed for 524 yards in a single game. That a new Wisconsin state football record. Nekoosa, well, they come in the game 1-6 on the year with that one win coming at Mauston. In South Central Conference play, Nekoosa 1-2. A week ago, the Papermakers suffered another disappointing loss, this time to Adams Friendship. Nekoosa was certainly hurt by turnovers in that ball game, fumbling the ball away 3 times and having 3 passes picked off by the Devils. While the offense has struggled, the defense has played pretty well this year for Nekoosa. They'll need to put their best effort on the table tonight to stay with this Wautoma squad. Well, Dan, our last trip to Wautoma.
Yes, it is, Tom.
It's a beautiful night for football, and it's going to be interesting to see how well Nekoosa comes out and plays the Wautoma team. Ball in the air, Nekoosa will receive it on the kickoff. That's Matt McDonald with it from about the 20. And Matt,
about the 26.
Over that 25-yard line. Nekoosa will take over there. Nekoosa offensively, waiting to see who the quarterback is starting tonight. I think it's Brandon Kundert. We saw Brandon start last week's ball game. We also saw Brett Sutherland in the ball game at quarterback, but it's Kundert to start tonight. Nekoosa spreads it out on first down.
Even the games where our running backs gain a lot of yards, Tom, like over 100 yards, we still struggled offensively.
Now, Nekoosa's had a heck of a time trying to put offense up this year. Last week against Adams Friendship, they only managed 88 yards with 68 of those coming on the ground.
Yeah, on the first play in this game, we got a 5-yard penalty.
The procedure penalty sets him back. So Nekoosa will try it now from the 20-yard line, 1st and 15. Single back behind the quarterback is Tarek Tuttle. To the air, Matt McDonald on a good throw by Kundert across the 30-yard line out to about the 33. How about that, huh?
Not only a good throw, Tom, it was a good run after the catch.
So that time Nekoosa lined up 2 receivers both sides of the field. McDonald was in the slot. He just took a few steps downfield, was wide open. And Kundert delivered it right to him. Gain of 12, 2nd and 3 from the 33. They'll run it this time. Tarek Tuttle's got a first down. Across the 35, I believe that is. Yes, it is. Out to about the 37.
Well, that's not too bad. 15 yards in 2 plays, Tom.
So Nekoosa, yeah, looking pretty good offensively now. The key is to maintain that momentum, right? It's a long night of football ahead of us. Boy, the shadows are really tough where we're sitting here. It's hard to see anything on paper. So I think I'm going to give that up and just stick with the game. 1st and 10 for Nekoosa. Kundert slipped, but got the ball to Tuttle, and Tarek with another good gain. He breaks into the clear. 30, 20. Touchdown, Nekoosa. How about that, huh? Tarek Tuttle takes it 63 yards, and Nekoosa strikes not even 2 minutes into this ball game.
When was the last time we seen that?
Last year. But yeah, great run. Tarek broke one tackle on his way to the end zone. And Nekoosa on top early. Now Nekoosa a little bit shocked scoring this quickly. They're not quite ready for the extra point, missing a man on the field.
Yeah.
Jose Lopez, and he'll attempt the point. And Brandon Kundert, the holder. Ball is up.
Looks good to me.
And Nekoosa on top 7-0. We've played a minute and 14 seconds. Our score, Nekoosa 7, Wautoma nothing. So now it's Nekoosa with the football teed up, and Jose Lopez will kick it away to the Hornets. Good kick down to about the 15-yard line. A collision out over the 30, and little gang tackling after that.
Boy, he had some speed too from Wautoma.
Couldn't quite pick out the number. Wautoma with a first down now. They'll start from their 35-yard line. Jack Egan is the quarterback. He's a big quarterback.
I was going to say, he's your perfect specimen of a quarterback.
6'3", 225 behind him. And the backfield, two backs that time. The fullback got it. Short gain. Good stop on the play by number 68, Casey Smith. Gain of about 1. Nathaniel Logging's the guy to watch. He wears number 1. And he's the tailback in that I formation. Who was the fullback up there, Dan? I can't pick out that number. 30-something. Again from the I. Logging this time. Gets outside. Jared Olson comes down and puts him down right around the 40-yard line. Good play by Olson as he limited the gain there to about 4 yards on Logging's first carry.
I think it's number 30, period, Tom.
So 30 is the fullback? Yeah, I think you're right. It's Taylor Rivers. I got him listed in the program as a tight end.
Maybe not. Yeah, he is tight end.
Third down and about 5. Egan's going to throw it. Got a man wide open, but he sailed it over his head. And the Wautoma punt team is going to come on the field. That was Rivers on the other end of that throw by Egan. And Nekoosa had pretty good coverage, and then after the ball was in the air, the cornerback slipped or tripped.
Put some distance between the two.
So, yeah, Rivers catches that ball, he scores. So a break for the white team. Well, that's Jack Egan back to punt. So, again, the quarterback is the punter. I think that's the third time we've seen that this year. And Egan gets off a good kick. It's a wobbler coming down to Tuttle at about the 22. And Tarek has his feet knocked out from underneath him at about the 27.
Yep.
Tuttle on the return for the Papermakers. The tackle was made by number 30, Taylor Rivers.
So about a 38-yard kick. Return of about 5 by Tuttle. And Nekoosa takes over for their second possession of this first quarter. They started with a spread formation on that first possession. They're tight this time with 2 backs behind the quarterback. And they run Aaron Peckham on the right side for a short gain.
Yeah, and Aaron slipped a little bit once he got the ball.
Got out to about the 30. So a pickup of about 3 on the play.
Peckham on carry for the
It's already week number 8 in this football season, 9-game season. So
yeah, and I shouldn't say that. I was going to say Nekoosa's already eliminated, but they're not eliminated.
Now they need to win tonight to maintain playoff possibilities.
Wautoma already had made the playoffs.
They're in. Tuttle had some room out here, out close to a first down.
About a
He's going
yard
to be
short, I guess.
brought down
fumble.
early. They say the ball came out. I saw the official drop his beanbag, and it is a fumble.
covered by the Hornets.
Tarek Tuttle was fighting for that extra yard, and about 3 Hornets came up and really started working at the football, and they got it. So Nekoosa, again, that turnover bug. bites the paper makers.
We've had a lot of turnovers this year. I haven't kept track, but
Well, just think back to the 6 last week, and that's
Yeah.
good enough for now. Well, yeah, we've had our share. We're definitely on the minus side when it comes to takeaways. Mark the ball at the 39. Split backfield this time for Wautoma, and they run Egan. And the big quarterback takes it down near first down yardage. I think he's just a tad short, don't you? About a yard short.
Yeah.
9 yards for Egan on the play.
I had the guy that ran into the line and was tackled.
Yeah. That's a good fullback fake that time.
that is.
Jared Olson came up to put down the 225-pound quarterback. He's a load to bring down. There's just no doubt.
Oh, he's got to be 225, 6'3".
And you look at the legs on this guy. He looks quite powerful, lower body.
And Nekoosa will see him in basketball this year.
And the baseball field.
Yeah.
2nd and 1. Logging finds a little hole on that left side and scoots down inside the 20.
Logging on the carry.
You know, Logging's listed at 5'10", 195. I believe the 5'10", but he just doesn't look like he's 195 pounds. He looks small to me. But he looks quick to me also. New set of downs for Wautoma. They spot the ball at the 20-yard line.
And they're in 4-down territory, so
Back to the I formation. Look for Logging here.
I look for Logging on the next 3.
No. Ball on the
fumble.
ground. Boy, Egan kept it that time, and a nice play by Melvin. Andrew Melvin came up and popped the ball away from the quarterback.
Egan on the keeper for the
Boy, that would have been a huge play, huh? Pop that out of there and take it 80 yards the other way. But a good play by Melvin. Loss of about 5 on the carry. Wautoma was 5-6 a year ago.
They made the playoffs.
They finished 3-2 in the conference.
Lost to Winter County in the playoffs.
Yeah, they did win their first ball game, though, against Amro. That was an upset. 2nd and 15. Logging. Peckham.
And a flag.
I think that's going to go on Wautoma.
Logging on the carry for the Hornets. Tackle.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a holding pen. I thought they were maybe going to call a face mask because Logging put the hand out to fend off Peckham, and I thought he got him in the face mask area, but no, it's a hold. So Nekoosa can either take the penalty. If they do, it'll be about 3rd and 15. They take the 10 yards. It's going to be 2nd and about 25. Dan says he'll take it.
I'll take the penalty.
And so does Nekoosa. They're going to mark it at the 34-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and about, I believe, 24. Yep, they got to get down to the 10-yard line. Got a very low vantage point here in Wautoma.
I think Adams had this situation last week, and they've converted.
Egan got a man out there. Rivers can't get there. A little corner route, and Taylor Rivers was open again. That's the 2nd time tonight Egan's missed him. Boy, he can really put the ball out there too, can he? He threw that ball about 40 yards on a line.
And to me, it looked like it was right on the money.
Nice spiral too. 3rd down rolls around.
Well, Loggings comes off.
Yeah, Logging off the field, so passing down here. I think that he'd be a threat as like a screenplay or something like that on 3rd and long.
I agree.
They spread it out a bit. 2 receivers, both sides. Wide side of the field, the top of the screen. Egan looks that way. Under pressure, and he's going to go down.
Egan on the keeper.
As the Nekoosa defense comes through on a big 3rd down.
Aaron.
Didn't Adams run that screen well last week?
Oh yeah, they did. They ran it twice against us, and boy, it was well executed, wide open each time. Aaron Peckham put down the Wautoma quarterback for a loss of about 1. It's going to be 4th down, about 26 now.
Punt.
And Wautoma will try to pin Nekoosa deep in their territory. Yeah, I can't imagine a fake here.
That was a distance, Tom.
Yeah, you could run a really good fake and still come up 5 yards short of a 1st down. Good snap. No Nekoosa rush at all. And Egan does shoot for the corner. And he hits a real good kick. That ball is going to be down at about the 2-yard line.
Can't be any better.
Tuttle tried to get to the football, but Egan did a nice job of angling it away from the Nekoosa receiver or returner. 5:28 to play here in the quarter now. Nekoosa has the football, but they're a long ways from where they want to be. Scoreboard says the ball's on the 1-yard line, so we'll go with that. Nekoosa did give up a safety last week. Let's not do that here. Tarek Tuttle, short gain out to about the 3. Or is that the 2?
Looks like the 2.
Tuttle on the carry for the Papermakers.
You know, it's a nice play to throw on. But if you throw there, you're risking the possibility of a sack.
I don't think we'll throw.
If you throw an incomplete pass, you're looking at 2nd and long from your 1-yard line. They run it again. Tuttle right side. Avoided one tackler, got out near the 5.
I'm going to say close to the 5. A little short.
Tuttle on the carry for the Papermakers. Tackle was made by number 50, Sam Egan.
Sam Egan on the stop. 3rd and 7 coming up.
Is that another Egan?
Sure sounds that way, huh?
Well, it is another Egan, but I was just wondering, related or?
No, I doubt if they're brothers because he's a junior as well. 3rd and 7. Tuttle. Oh, it looked like he was going to get outside and get that first down, but he's going to come up about a yard or 2 short. Good effort by Nekoosa there on 3rd down from their goal line.
About a yard short, Tom.
Yeah, just a yard short, if that. Ball marked right at the 10-yard line. And Jose Lopez on. Nekoosa's had some problems with the punt game, too. Let's see if Wautoma comes after the Nekoosa kicker. You know, Lopez is only about 10 yards behind the snapper versus your typical 13. And there's the block. And there's the Wautoma score. Boy, oh boy.
You just got done saying it, Tom.
Holden Smith covered up the football, and I almost think Smith was also the man who blocked the football. Wautoma draws within 1 now at the 3:45 mark of this first quarter.
Maybe we should have went for that yard.
Yeah, hindsight says yeah. Why not? Wautoma kicker on to attempt the point. I can't pick up his number right now. The ball is up, and the kick is good. 44. That's not 44 either. We'll get that number for you. 3:45 to play in the quarter. It's now Nekoosa 7 and Wautoma 7. So, Wautoma with a little momentum now as Nekoosa commits their 2nd mistake of the night. They fumbled the ball once, and now they've had that block punt occur again. And again, for the life of me, I don't know why the punter is so close to the line of scrimmage.
You know,
kick away. That's Sam Tweedy. He's going to bring him back. Tweedy from the 12 to about the 26 and to the 28.
Nekoosa has had problems in all aspects of football this year, whether it's the kicking game, defense, offense, running, passing, pass defense.
Yeah, you're right. Been chewed up defensively on the ground and been chewed up in the air. We fumbled a few kickoffs. Been a tough year, but hey, we can still turn that around. We're in this ball game. 1st and 10 from the 28. Pitch to Tuttle. Tarek. First down yardage to the 41.
Flag.
But it's coming back.
Tuttle on the carry for the Papermakers. Tackle was made by
First holding call on Nekoosa tonight.
Freddie Slater.
So that's going to set the Papermakers back to
And that-
about the 18.
And that's another thing that's happened all year. Big gains, ball comes back, holding.
Yeah, penalties have not
Yep.
been a friend either. That's why it was so pleasant to see that Tuttle run.
Yeah.
And we blocked it well. We ran it well. No flags. So Wautoma doesn't look that super impressive defensively right now, and I hope I don't eat those words over the next 3 quarters, but Nekoosa is moving the football.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tom. We have moved it.
They threw on their first play of the night, they threw the football. Since then, everything has been on the ground. And I think we're going to need to spread this out a little bit again. Peckham, yard or 2. Out to about the 22. That's going to bring up about a 2nd and 20. You know, especially when you look back to that first play they ran tonight, and that completion came so easy. I mean, man wide open.
Yep.
Simple throw.
Short, but, 8 yards. And
I think we need to do more of that. And you can also run from those spread formations. But again, everybody tight. Nekoosa has been very successful with this tight formation over the past few years, but, different set of athletes this year. Tuttle's going to get nothing.
Nothing is right. Matter of fact, I think they're going to back up that a little bit. They did.
Tuttle on the carry for the Papermakers. Tackle was made by 51, Cassie Waddell.
51 Waddell on the stop.
Unless you got an outstanding offensive line, if you pack it in like that, your linebackers don't even have to worry about the pass.
Again, the tight formation, the wingback Tweedy on the right side. Condert got good time. Tries to hit Tweedy and just missed Sam.
Yeah, wasn't a bad pass, really.
Sam maybe could have made a little dive after that ball rather than just reaching out for it.
Yeah.
But 4th down. Time for another thriller here as we're going to punt the football. Let's see where the Lopez, the punter, lines up this time. The line of scrimmage is the 20-yard line. He should be back well within the 10.
He's right on, about 10 yards back exactly.
About 11, I think, this time. Here they come again.
He just got that away.
Bounds, and it's going to be picked up at about the 46. Tarek Tuttle comes up and puts the runner down. Martin Cody was the
penalty flag
return man. So maybe or hopefully a penalty coming up here on Wautoma as well. Minute 39 to play here in the first quarter. Good game so far.
I'm looking for the official, but I don't see no sign yet.
Oh, I think here comes, it's a hold again, according to Mr. Referee out there. He's dressed for the night, isn't he? He's got the gloves. You can see he's got little insulated stuff underneath that that referee jersey. So the ball's going to get marked back to about the 42-yard line. And Wautoma 1st and 10 from there. Wautoma has not generated a whole lot of offense so far, but they've missed a couple of close ones on throws to Taylor. See what they do on 1st down. From the I formation, they run the fullback. And pretty good game out to the 46-yard line.
34 is the fullback.
So Logan Krieger is the fullback. 6 foot, 180 pounds. Again, Tuttle up to make the stop for Nekoosa. Picked up 4 yards. And 2nd down. Very nice facility here in Wautoma. Got a great scoreboard down to our left.
Yes.
On the north end of the field. Egan. Tuttle with a miss. Egan still on his feet and finally put down.
First down.
Not till he gets the 1st down. Justin Mortel and Aaron Peckham put him down.
Justin Mortel. 1st down, Hornets.
They move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Nekoosa's 44-yard line. You know, Wautoma's ranked like 4th or 5th in the state, according to WisSports.net in Division, was it 4? So they've impressed some people. Logging. About 4 yards?
Yep.
We did get a tip tonight on logging that he is injured.
Logging on the carry for
He's
the
playing
Hornets.
injured. He's got a
Tackle was
separated
made by
shoulder,
65.
and
Drew Belvin.
that may affect his play tonight. He's only playing on the offensive side of the ball.
And probably sparingly.
Well, we've seen him sit a long third down, haven't we? Third and long, anyway. And he's probably only had about, 4 carries in this first quarter. He averages about, I'd say about 18 carries a game. He has it here. Got outside.
Slipped.
Clay Lieber came up,
Logging on the carry for the Hornets.
forced logging down.
Tackle was made by number 20, Clay Lieber.
Going to lose a yard.
And with that play, the first quarter goes in the book. We played one here in Wautoma.
That's the
Good one going on. Our score, Nekoosa 7, Wautoma 7. Third down, and a big third down for Wautoma as we begin quarter number 2. The ball is at the 41-yard line, third and about 8.
Probably a bigger third down for Nekoosa.
Egan.
I thought there was a hole there.
Got a man out there. He caught the football, I believe. Nope. They call him out of bounds. Matt McDonald, I believe, came over and got a hand on the football.
I thought he had a hand on it too.
Egan's pass.
And the ball went off of McDonald's hand right to the receiver, but luckily for Nekoosa, the receiver was out of bounds. The receiver number 44, Bert Colton. Do we have a flag out there? Or
No.
nope. So we got fourth down. Now this is a good faking.
Yeah. This is
Down and distance here.
This is where you.
And when Wautoma does line up a receiver wide left and wide right, plus they have a wingback. 2 wingbacks, as a matter of fact. Egan's going to throw it. Got a man wide open.
Yep.
And they're going to pick up that first down, I believe.
Egan's pass is complete to number 30, Taylor Rivers.
Taylor Rivers wide open on that fake.
40, Jared Olson.
And they got that first down by about 2 yards to spare. And the drive continues for the Hornets. Tough to defend. You know, if I was Nekoosa there, I'd just play defense. A regular defense. Don't even worry about the punt.
I tend to agree with you.
First and 10 from the 31. I formation, logging with the carry. Well, Nekoosa's doing a pretty good job stacking it up in the middle.
Carry for the Hornets.
Casey Smith, I believe, at the bottom of that pile.
About 4 yards.
Made by 68, Casey Smith.
Final ball game of the season, the regular season, next Friday night in Nekoosa. Nekoosa is still to win a home game this year. They will take on Westfield at Holland Field, 7 o'clock next Friday night, the 17th. They run the fullback this time. It's 34 with the football, Logan Krieger.
Krieger on the carry.
And Krieger found a nice hole, and he gets a first down.
You know, if Wautoma is good this year, next year they got, 20? You said 28 juniors coming back?
I've got 21 listed here.
Okay, 21 juniors coming back.
First and 10,
Yeah.
Wautoma.
They've only got 2 sophomores listed on this roster, which is sort of hard to believe. Well, yeah, next year should be another good year for the Hornets. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. Again, they don't run logging, but they run 34 Krieger.
Carry for the Hornets.
And Krieger for about 2. Tarek Tuttle on the stop.
6 for 5, 13 for 10. $10
We were talking on the way down, trying to remember the last time Nekoosa lost to Wautoma. It's been quite a few years. Quite a few years. There's been times in the past that Nekoosa's been bombed by Wautoma. But we're going back quite a few years to remember those. Egan keeps it.
Yep.
Takes on a tackler, Jared Olson.
Egan on the keeper. for
And
the
Olson
Hornets.
puts down the Wautoma quarterback near the 10-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 11. About 3 yards short of a first down. 5 yards on the carry.
Well, it's going to be tough for anybody to stop Egan and not let him pick up at least 2-3 yards.
I thought Olson did a pretty good job of bringing down the big quarterback there. Third and 3. Again, the I backfield. Now they're going to go split backs.
I think he changed the play.
And Egan's going to keep it, and I think he's going to be short.
I don't think so.
Keeper for the Hornets.
They did stop the clock like they do on every first down pickup, but I don't think he's there.
Tackle was made by 88 Hunter Miller.
We have a terrible angle, but I think he's about a yard short. Well, actually, they haven't even moved the chain.
No, they haven't.
Now
Now
they're
they're
gonna
moving
move
it. Now they're moving it.
And it is a first down. So he did pick up the first down. First and goal for the Wautoma. I believe the ball is at about the 8-yard line. So Jack Egan getting his share of carries tonight, as they're trying to take some of the load off of Logging. Krieger has quite a few carries here in the first half. Pitch it to Logging. Nathaniel Logging makes the cut, and he's in the end zone.
It wouldn't surprise me, Tom, if Wautoma gets a 2-touchdown leader, so that Loggins actually would come out of the game if he's, you know.
That's a possibility. At the 8:43 mark, Logging takes it 9 yards, and Wautoma on top now, 13-7. Bert Colton on to attempt the point. And he puts it up there. 8:43 to play, first half. It's now Wautoma 14 and Nekoosa 7. Taylor Rivers is going to kick it off. Tarek Tuttle and Sam Tweedy back deep. And this will be Tweedy from about the 15. Sam with a burst of speed gets to that sideline, and a good return.
Very good
for
return.
Sam Tweedy.
Got an injured player on the field.
Wautoma player down. Where are they going to mark that football, Dan? Probably at the 38, maybe?
I don't know. I'm sort of.
Wautoma player is up, and he's coming off the field. That's Clayton Talasis. I remember there was a Talasis who played here a few years ago, was a heck of a lineman. Clayton just a junior.
Well, about the 42. 43?
Oh, you're right, Dan. It's a 43-yard line, not the 38. So about a, what, 28-yard, 30-yard return by Tweedy. So Nekoosa, a little work to do now. We're down a score. Let's get a good 60-yard drive going here. Tuttle. No, excuse me, Peckham. You know, when Aaron runs that, he's got to turn it up sometime. You can't stop like he did there.
Yeah, he was going to turn it up, but it was way too late.
And the pursuit was there. Picked up about a yard and a half, second down.
Yeah, but he ran 15 yards.
Yeah, a lot of left east-west running. Nekoosa is going to spread it out again now, go to the shotgun on second down. But Kunder doesn't catch it well, and he's picked off and heading the other way. That's Colton Burt, or make that Burt Colton. And Wautoma on the scoreboard again. You know, I don't know if it's Colton Burt or Burt Colton. I am not sure. It is Colton Burt. It's backwards on my listings here. But Burt picks that kick, to make that pass off, returns it about 40 yards, and boy.
Tell you the truth, there was actually 3 Wautoma players in that vicinity.
That's what happens when you seldom go to the shotgun, and they all think you're going to throw the football from that shotgun now. I'm coaching too much. I got to let up. The man of the hour, Burt Colton. Make that Colton Burt. Attempt his third extra point of the night. Didn't hit that one well, but
it cleared the crossbar.
It goes between the spigots, and that's all that matters. 21-7 our score now, as Wautoma has scored the last 21 points in this ball game. So I mentioned only 1 week left to this football season in the regular season. Other ball games tonight besides this one, Mauston is at Adams Friendship, and Westfield is at Wisconsin Dells. It was a surprising week last week in the South Central.
That's a big game for Adams Friendship tonight.
It is. Last week, Adams, of course, topped Nekoosa 27-7. Another surprise, Mauston nipped Wisconsin Dells 8-7. Mauston now with 2 wins in the conference, and of course, Wautoma beat Westfield, but it was a close ball game last week as Wautoma won 20-14. Standings heading into tonight, I mentioned already that Wautoma leads the league with a 3-0 mark. Adams Friendship, the only other team with a winning record, they are 2-1. Westfield, the Dells, and Mauston all stand 1-2 in conference play, and Nekoosa also 1-2. So 4 teams with 1-2 records in the South Central. Adams Friendship wins tonight. They will clinch a playoff berth, as Dan said. Of course, Wautoma already in the playoffs. Rivers kicks it away. Short kick this time. And Aaron Peckham's going to head across field again. He's in trouble. He's going to lose about 10 yards.
Yeah.
Evidently, they're trying to set up the return on the left side of the field.
Return for the Papermakers.
Didn't work out well for Aaron.
By 34, Logan Krieger.
Yeah, you know it's not good when you're watching him. He's getting farther and farther away from you.
We got whistles on the field now.
Timeout, Wautoma.
Wautoma is going to take a timeout. 7:40 to play here in the half. 21-7 Wautoma. Okay, here we go. 7:40 to play. First half, 1st and 10 Nekoosa. They're back to the ground. And Tuttle spun away from the first tackler and gets a nice gain out across the 35, I believe. And again, Colton Burt in on the step. Colton Burt does a little bit of everything, doesn't he? Kicks the extra points, intercepts the passes, makes the tackles. He's having a heck of a night. Nekoosa, 3 turnovers tonight, right? A fumble, an interception, and a block punt. All here in the first 17 minutes of the game. Tuttle puts his head down and gets what he can.
No, it's going to be close, Tom.
I think he's got a first down.
Right at 2.
First down run for Tuttle. Just short of the 39-yard line.
1st and 10, Nekoosa.
Plenty of time to go here in the half. 7:28. Nekoosa with all 3 timeouts. Good crowd on hand from Nekoosa. You can see him across the way. They stay faithful. Peckham on the pitch. Tries to find a spot to cut it upfield, and
A couple yards maybe, huh?
well, actually, it looks like he got about 4. So a good run by Aaron.
The carry for the Papermakers. Tackle was made by 51, Cassie Waddell.
Nice article in the newspaper this past week on Aaron Peckham. Peckham has been a all-conference defensive performer his sophomore and junior year. I'm sure he's going to be all-conference again this year. It's quite an honor. Tuttle out near a first down.
About a yard short, maybe? Well, if they wouldn't have blown the whistle soon, he would have had it.
Yeah, they blew a dead short of the midfield mark, and Tuttle ended up on the ground on the Wautoma side. So it's going to be about 3rd and 1.
I'd quarterback sneak this, regardless of what anybody else says.
I don't know. I'd throw. I'd do the old Bart Starr fake and then find. What do you find downfield back then?
Do you see Bart Starr out there?
I wish. They run the football.
I think he has it, though.
Yeah, Tuttle.
Not much, but I think he's got it.
Tuttle just got over midfield there. That's going to be a first down. Back to Aaron Peckham. I enjoyed his response to how he's enjoying this season, which of course hasn't gone real well for Nekoosa, but his response was he just enjoys playing football. And I think that's probably why you should go out for sports, right? You enjoy playing the game, win or lose. Peckham there with a good run.
Yes.
As he spurted through inside the 45 to about the 43.
You're right, Tom, because a lot of these players have been on the up teams when the teams were doing well, and Now the team is not doing well.
Yeah, you're seeing the other end of the stick
That's
right now, right? Peckham again.
Oh, not much this time.
Boy, he did a good job of
Maybe a yard.
picking up just 2 there. So Nekoosa in 4-down territory. You're down 2 scores in the second quarter. You got a 3rd and 2. You certainly got 2. You have 2 downs to pick up those 2 yards. I expect to see Nekoosa run the ball again here.
I do too. Right up the middle.
We haven't seen the wingback at all with any carries tonight. Tweedy lined up on the right side right now. And Nekoosa runs that way, and
First
Tarek
down.
Tuttle pops his way down to the 38. First down.
Tuttle on the carry for the Papermakers. Tackle was
You could hear
made by number 50.
You could hear the pads popping on that one.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx us, but we've been running the ball well tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I thought, we probably have more offense than Wautoma in this first half. But, we've given up 2 scores with the special team and with the interception. Boy, Wautoma strong there on first down.
Good D.
As Aaron Peckham's going to lose a yard or 2.
Peckham on the carry for the Papermakers.
But, that's the way it goes, though, when you get in the habit of losing, like Nekoosa has this year, this team, that the breaks go against you also. Peckham finds a little bit of room this time, and good run inside the 35.
Good run.
About 6 on the carry. It's going to be about 3rd and 5 now for Nekoosa. 4 minutes to play here in the half.
Austin Melendrez.
Well, a lot of these games we looked at, Tom, that we've lost. I mean, Adams, Dell's game. I mean, they were winnable games.
Oh, yeah, and you go back to and pick out a player, too, that really cost you the game. Well, Dell's game, you mentioned it before, Dan. That's probably the most frustrating loss this year. Hey, Clay Lieber with a carry. And look at Clay Lieber. Somehow he popped through there.
Yes, he did.
Ended up at about the 29-yard line, just short of the first down.
Nope, it's not the first.
4th down coming up is going to be 4th and a little bit more than a yard. Nekoosa will go here. 3:15 to play in the half. That's odd, isn't it? See Clay Lieber out there all of a sudden on a big 3rd down play. Getting a carry.
Yeah, maybe.
It's good for Clay Lieber. And he did a good job there, toting the football. Nekoosa takes their time in the huddle here.
I talked to his mother. His mother says he likes to hit.
He likes contact.
Yes, he does.
And Coach Becker doesn't like what he sees.
Oh,
And,
I think the time was running out.
and he lets the team know it as Nekoosa takes a time out. 2:49 to play in the half. So a big play for the Nekoosa offense. 3rd and a long, make that 4th and a long one. And who does that? Clay Lieber with the football?
Yeah, depends on where they're going to mark that.
I'm not
They're going
sure.
to mark it short.
He ended up at about the 30-yard line, but I thought he had a little more progress than that. But
I
nope.
did too.
They're going to mark him at the 29, and Wautoma's going to take over with 2:43 to play in the half. I think that was Clay on that carry, wasn't it?
I didn't see the number. I was watching the progress. See how far.
So now Nekoosa has to make sure Wautoma gets no more points here before the half. I'd look for him to throw the ball.
I would too.
Not on first down and second down. They're going to run it here with Logging.
Do something awesome.
And Nathaniel across the 35 to the 36.
Logging on the carry for the Hornets.
Wautoma with 2 timeouts left here in the half. And clock winds down now to about 2:25 to play.
Aaron Peckham.
Second down and 4. The ball at the 36. Egan. Good throw. That's Taylor Rivers. And John Egan, Jack Egan put it right on the nose that time. All the way down to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 24 on that throw.
Clay Lieber. 1st and 10, Wautoma.
Going to mark it at the 42. 2 minutes exactly to play in this first half, and the clock should be running, and it's not. Unless he went out of bounds. Maybe that's the deal there, huh?
Could have been.
Yeah, I think that's right. High backfield. John, make that Egan looks like he might be changing the play. And he's going to throw again. Going to go deep. Into coverage. But it's the Wautoma receiver that comes down with it as Nolan Hintz
He just
takes it away.
Out-jumped the two defenders.
Olsen and Lieber, I think, back there. But both of them mistimed their jump on the football. Whereas Hintz, perfect timing. So a big play for Wautoma. They have a first down at the 10-yard line. Make that the 11. 1:48 to play. Lots of time, especially got 2 timeouts.
Oh, time's not a factor now.
Egan with a pitch to Logging. Not this time. Oh, maybe. Look at that. He got away and scores. Nathaniel Logging turned nothing into something there and takes it 11 yards for Wautoma's 4th score here in this first half. Nice run by the Wautoma senior. 27-7 our score.
Random drawing, $100 winner goes to Carrie Bray. Please report to the press box.
Score comes at the 1:30 mark of the second quarter. Colton Burt is now 4 for 4 on the evening. Minute 30 to play first half. Our score, Wautoma 28 to Nekoosa 7. Taylor Rivers waiting for the official to say fire away, and here it comes. Tarek Tuttle's going to grab this one. Trying to get behind that wall, couldn't quite get there.
He's out to what? About the close to the 30.
So Nekoosa will have it one more time here in the second quarter, or the first half, I should say. Starting from, I think it's about the 28-yard line. Minute 23 to play in the half. I don't really expect to see Nekoosa do anything fancy here. You'd hate to turn the ball over one more time. But they are in the shotgun. And Kundert hands it off to Tweedy. Sam turns on the Jets. Almost got away from everyone there. Took it all the way out to the 50.
Sam has speed. There's no question about it.
He's a straight-ahead kind of guy, isn't he? I mean, he's the sprinter in the group of runners that we have here.
Once he turns it upfield, he's going.
He went out of bounds, too, so that stops the clock with a $1:13 to play in the half. The ball position right at midfield. Sam's first carry of the night. Boy, they almost didn't get that handoff off as there was penetration by Wautoma. Brandon seems to have a hard time catching that long snap. It seems like he bobbles it most of the time. And then has to
nice run.
Refocus. Yeah, good run by Tuttle down to the 43. I thought maybe he was hurt there the way he's getting up. He is hurt.
Yep, he's limping.
Looks like he turned an ankle. So Tarek Tuttle to the sideline. Tough kid. If it is an ankle, I expect to see him back. Coach Becker on the field. I don't know if he's yelling at his team or the official.
I don't know either. I thought maybe he was coming out to call timeout, but he didn't.
Jason Becker, of course, the Nekoosa head coach.
Shouldn't that clock start?
Yeah, it should. Oh, I see.
105.
The clock ran down to 55 seconds, and they're going to put 10 seconds back on. So that's what Coach Becker was suggesting. So. And they have accomplished that feat now. A minute 5 shows on the score clock or scoreboard to our left.
Now what? Timeout?
I'm not sure. We have a Wautoma
Oh, that's a trainer, I bet.
trainer going across the field to look at Tarek Tuttle, I'm sure. Okay. Now we got all the pieces to put together. But they should start the clock when they mark the ball for play.
There we go.
And they did. For Nekoosa, second and about 3. Tweedy again. Sam Tweedy. Oh, I thought he was going to get through that little gap there. But a good play by someone in the secondary. But a good run again for Tweedy. And down to the 35-yard line. Well, that really helps your offense. It's got to help your running game when you can have them worried about this wide threat to go with that inside running. Nekoosa's run Tweedy twice in this game for about, 35 yards. Kundert looking for Tweedy this time. That ball's underthrown.
Oh, yeah.
And Tweedy's the one that comes back and makes a good defensive play. They throw a flag at him, though.
Yep.
But still a good play by Sam. You don't want that ball picked off. So probably offensive pass interference on Nekoosa, I believe. Or would they call it on Wautoma?
No, it's offense.
Why is Wautoma moving back?
I don't know.
Now we're heading the other way. No, Nekoosa's moving back. They're both moving back. Now it's going to mark it. They're going to mark it off on Nekoosa. I assume that's a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. We're going to find out. Ball was at the 35. They're going to mark it back to the 45 or 44. So 10 yards.
10 yards.
Tweedy might have been open that time, but the ball was sorely short.
And it hung up in the air a long time.
Yeah, it sort of ran out of steam, heading out in that direction. It was a long throw. First down at 19. 32 seconds to play and a half from the shotgun. Kundert. Well, that's odd.
Flag down, too.
Mortel made a good catch, and before he was tackled, the back judge blew his whistle and threw his flag. So
Yeah, I'm lost here, too. Yeah, I agree.
I think what he expected the ball to fall incomplete, and he was going to throw his flag and call defensive pass interference, which they're going to anyway. And Nekoosa will take that penalty, I think.
I have no idea.
I have no idea where they're going to mark. They're going to mark the football right there. So, yeah, they're definitely going to take the penalty. So, is that 10 or 15 yards? I have no idea.
No idea.
And the officials don't seem to know what's going on right now either, as they're having one long discussion.
There's an inadvertent whistle.
No, not the way. Well, he threw a flag anyway.
Yeah.
So I can understand the inadvertent whistle. That just kills the play.
There's a flag over there, too.
Now they call it holding.
Holding.
And now we're finally going to talk to someone from the Nekoosa side. So definitely a mistake by the official, but we'll see how this works out now. It's a cold night. He lost his concentration for a second. But I just can't believe how long this has taken to sort out. Gracious. The band is ready to come onto the field over there. They're going to be cold by the time they get out there for their halftime show. Heck, I'm going to be cold before they get out there for a halftime show. There we go. They're actually marking off a penalty all the way down to the 30.
15 yards for holding?
I think it should have been a pass interference.
It has to be pass interference.
So a lot of confusion out there. 23 seconds still remains in the half. Nekoosa now with a first and about 5. How things have improved, huh?
I would have thought we'd taken time out, but
under center, Kundert tries to get the ball to his favorite receiver, Hunter Miller.
Kundert's pass falls incomplete.
14 seconds to play now in the half. Nekoosa is not in field goal range. Maybe for the Packer kicker. What's his name? Mason
Crosby.
Crosby? I think he might poke it through from here, but nobody at Nekoosa High. And now Nekoosa is going to take a timeout. 14 seconds to play in the half. From the 30-yard line, 2nd down and about 5. Miller lines up wide right. McDonald wide left. Kundert looking left. He's going to run it, take it out of bounds, short of the sticks. And Nekoosa wanting a roughing penalty, and now we do get a roughing penalty.
He's not even over there.
So a flag came out very late, and I believe it's going to be a roughing penalty on the sideline play.
Man, go home!
Who threw that flag? Was that the referee?
Yeah, the head referee. He was only about 40 yards away.
Not a popular call with the Wautoma fans.
Ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
So Nekoosa really moving the football thanks to the penalties right now. But you know, we're running out of time. We're down to 7 seconds. I bet you dimes to donuts, Nekoosa's going to take another timeout here. They have one left. What does that mean, dimes to donuts? I'm not sure. No, they're going to run the kicker out. Now, I don't know why you don't take a timeout here. Well, they're set up properly. You could take a timeout and then just get your kicker on the field and get all set, but the official's giving them all kinds of times here. Is the clock going to start?
I don't know.
Nope, the clock did not start. So we have 7 seconds. Jose Lopez is going to attempt a 25-yard kick. That's a live ball. I'm not sure where it's at. I don't think the play's over yet. Oh, now it is. The ball is still live out there. Nekoosa picked it up. Tell Mortel to get into the end zone. Or was there a whistle finally?
What's it now?
The half should be over, and I'm pretty sure it is. But it was a blocked punt, a blocked field goal. Wautoma could have picked that ball up and scored. And I bet you Mortel had the right to pick it up and advance it because the ball was behind the line of scrimmage the whole time. So a comedy of errors here by the officials to end this first half. Halftime rolls around. It's Wautoma 28, Nekoosa 7. So following a nice halftime program by the Wautoma band, we're about ready to start this third period. Wautoma on top 28-7 entering the third. Nekoosa got on top first in this ball game. Very quickly, by the way, within the first 2 minutes, the 10:46 mark of the first quarter. Tarek Tuttle ripped off the longest run of the year for Nekoosa, a 63-yard touchdown run. Nekoosa was ahead 7-0 at that point. Wautoma came back to tie the ball game late in the first quarter when Holden Smith blocked the Nekoosa punt, recovered it for a touchdown. It was 7-7 after one period. Quarter number 2 belonged to Wautoma. Nathan Logging took it in from 8 yards out. The Burt kick made it 14-7 at that time. At the 7:47 mark, then Colton Burt again. Make that Burt Colton again. A 40-yard touchdown interception return for a touchdown. Burt added the kick, 21-7 at that point. And then late in that second quarter, Nathaniel Logging with his second touchdown of the night, this time an 11-yard run. Burt's kick gives us the halftime margin of 28-7.
Well, Tom, Jim and I were talking at halftime. You take away the two turnovers, and it's a close game. It's 14-7.
2 turnovers and 2 blocks. The blocked punt and a blocked field goal late in the half. Nekoosa with a little squib kick. I'm not sure if that's meant to be like an onside kick or what. But it taken at about the 28, returned to the 36. Wautoma starts from there. Nekoosa defensively played well for the first part of this ball game. They did give up a couple of Wautoma drives in that second period. But overall, the defense has allowed only 14 points tonight.
Yeah, right before halftime, the Wautoma got in the passing game, and we couldn't stop them.
Yeah, we had that one bad play defensively on the pass defense where we had good coverage but just didn't make a good play on the ball. Egan remains the quarterback, of course, and we'll single back behind him. And Egan throws on first down, and a good attempt, anyway, made by Burt. That ball was out ahead of Colton just a tad. 2nd and 10. The night is getting colder, no doubt about it. Probably down to, what do you think, 40 degrees now? Dan's looking at his weather watch.
8:30, Tom.
It's down to 8:30 right now. Got a beautiful moon coming up across the football field, just getting above the trees. Nice night. Quick handoff. Big hole. First down yardage.
First down.
Krieger on the carry for
Logan Krieger takes it 9 yards out to the 46. Delbriner with the stop for Nekoosa. I don't see Nathaniel logging in the ball game anymore for
What number is he?
Number 1.
Yeah, he's in.
He's in there now. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back at the tailback position behind Krieger. So Krieger, the fullback, logging the tailback, and they hand the ball off again to Krieger. Another big gain.
Oh, close to first down, if not.
Quick hitter straight up the middle. I'm not sure if that's a trap play or just straight on blocking.
A little short.
9 yards on the pickup. McDonald on the stop for Nekoosa.
Well, we got to make a stop here pretty soon, Tom, or they're going to be in 4-down territory again.
Split backfield. Handoff goes to, I think that was Krieger, and he lost the football, but recovered by one of the Wautoma linemen. Really no gain on the play. It's third down. 3rd and about 1.
You know, you get that chill and you just can't get rid of it.
You're going to have it for the next hour and a half.
Yeah.
From the 46-yard line. Egan keeps it this time, and he's got a first down.
Egan on the keeper.
Now, that's a good quarterback sneak guy right there. When you're
225, 6'3". Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Wouldn't be easy to put him down with a center blocking also.
1st and 10, Wautoma.
So I think that's a pretty good call there by Mike Cleforth, the head coach of Wautoma. 1st and 10 now from the Nekoosa 42. Got a wingback on the left side. They run what looked like the option, but Egan just handed it off to the fullback. Krieger probably getting more carries tonight than he's had all year. About 4 yards on that play. Boy, this field is really marked nicely. I'd just love to see those numbers on the football field.
Yeah.
It makes things so much easier. You don't see that on too many high school football fields. Egan had a receiver open and dropped the football. Number 30, the intended receiver, that's Taylor Rivers. Rivers, their leading pass receiver. I don't think he's had a real good night tonight, though, catching the football. I think he has one catch for maybe 20 yards. Logging out as Egan comes back in from the sideline with the play from the Wautoma bench. 2 receivers left, by golly, 2 receivers right. Krieger, the single back behind Egan. Quick throw by Egan. Oh, and it's a drop.
Oh.
I believe that's Rivers again. Boy, Rivers having a sort of a tough time hanging on the ball right now. Little square out that time, and Rivers was wide open, and Egan made a good throw.
Well, punt team's going out. Supposedly.
From the 39-yard line. Yeah, we know how this works. Let's see what Nekoosa does. They're still going to send Tuttle back deep.
We talked about this, Tom. I agree with you. I'd play my regular defense.
Pretty much is, I think, except for Tuttle. You're losing one of your better linebackers out of there. Egan doesn't even think about running a gadget play this time. And not a real good kick either. As that punt is down, I believe it's inside the 20-yard line. So maybe you would consider it a good kick. Long ways away. We'll see where they put the chains. They're going to mark it about the 15.
You know, it's nice when a punter goes back, gets the ball, and he punts it. We've seen so many teams where the punter runs left, runs right, and he's looking downfield to pass or run or kick.
Puts a lot of pressure on your defense, doesn't it? Nekoosa on first down with a running play. There's Tarek Tuttle back out there. Tuttle looked like he tweaked an ankle late in that first half. That was Tarek with the carry, though. He's back out there. Pickup of about 2 on the play. As it always does, football season goes by quickly. Again, only one more week to go. And the regular season.
Ooh.
Peckham went airborne that time and paid the price.
Peckham on the carry for the Papermakers. Tackle was made.
Yeah, and then
by
it's
34,
get the basketball out and
then it's springtime, right?
Yep.
Hallelujah. Spring is here finally.
Nekoosa lost a lot on basketball this year, too, or from last year.
Well, they lost a lot of scoring punch just with the graduation of Owen Linsmeyer, right? Third down and about 6 now for Nekoosa. Ball at the 20-yard line. Tuttle. Got outside. Tarek with a first down out near the 30-yard line.
Nice run.
Tuttle on the carry for the
Actually, they're going to mark him at about the 34.
Cody Martin.
So a 15-yard run for the guy with a bad ankle.
Nekoosa.
Not bad. Nekoosa has moved the football tonight.
That was a big first down, Tom.
Got a long way to get back in this game. But you got to start with a good drive. Tuttle the other way.
Nice run.
And another first down. Across the 45 to about the 46.
I agree with you, Tom. I don't think Wautoma's defense is all that strong against the run.
Yeah, and just watching Wautoma tonight, I can't see him being ranked 4th or 5th in the state, I got to say. I mean,
well, don't you think you get ranked by your record?
Yeah, I think that's a large part of it. Plus, they really played well against Lodi, who was another ranked team, and they blew out Lodi like 26-7 earlier in the year. I think that's what really propelled them into that top 10 to begin with.
Another 4 or 5 yards.
Peckham on the carry for the Papermakers.
Yeah, about 5 yards, 6 yards.
And you can't think that Wautoma is not really ready to play Nekoosa tonight or taking Nekoosa for granted because it's been a long time since Wautoma beat Nekoosa, so I would think they'd be pretty fired up on that Wautoma sideline. Peckham again trying to get outside and again going to go down.
Just too many Wautoma defenders on that side of the field that time.
Papermakers tackle was made by number 8, Cody Martin.
Well, Aaron's had a tough time running the football tonight, hasn't he? A couple of good runs in that first half. Quite a few for losses as well.
You know, running that left and right is okay if you can get the corner.
Yeah, if you got the speed, and it's not just the running back that has to have the speed, it's a lineman too. To get out and lead that play. 3rd and 9, Nekoosa runs off tackle, and it's going to be 4th and 8. Didn't really challenge the Wautoma defense there. It's a lot to expect out of your running back to pick up 9 yards on 3rd down. Toulouse with another stop. And Nekoosa should sit on the punt team here, I would think, but I don't see a punter in the game right now. It's 4th down and 8. They're going to go for it. Ball is at the, almost midfield, the 48-yard line. Tight formation. One receiver split right. That's Mortel. And they're going to run it. Tuttle.
Boy,
good run, and he's just short of the first down.
About a yard.
Again, a lot to expect from your running game to pick up 8 yards on 4th down. So Nekoosa turns it over on downs with 5:52 to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I don't fault them for going for it, Tom.
No.
End of the year.
I agree.
You're not going to the playoffs anyway. You might,
I guess, you look at the troubles Nekoosa's had all year trying to throw the football, and, it's just Maybe you're better off running the football at times.
I don't know.
5:52 to play in the third. Timeout on the field. So Nekoosa took the timeout. Wautoma now 1st and 10 from their 45-yard line. Nekoosa jumps offside.
Yep.
And I believe they jumped offside.
I did too.
I don't know what this official is signaling over here. One says illegal procedure, the other guy says offside, so that probably the procedure penalty is going to be called. The linesman on the other side was signaling illegal procedure, and he pointed at Wautoma, and the guy on this side said offside.
Yeah, you tell him.
I don't know what's going on out there.
Run to the old guy.
Now they're going to go back to the referee and talk it over.
You know, and the referee can barely move.
Yeah, the referee has got a hard time getting around.
Yeah,
Looks
he
like
does.
Might need a little hip. Well, they're gonna call it both ways. That makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the coach too. You can't have it both ways. Either offsides or it's illegal
It
procedure.
makes no sense at all. Just because one guy called the procedure, the other guy called offside. Because they can't agree, we'll just say no penalty. Whatever. 1st and 10 from the 45. Please, nobody jump this time. Krieger up the middle for about 5.
Krieger on the carry for the Hornets. Tackle was made by 41, Aaron Peckham.
We've been doing this too long, Dan. We're too critical, aren't we?
You're probably right. You know, we've seen a lot of football over the years.
Second and 5 now. Ball at midfield.
We've been through the good years. We've been through the bad years.
Yeah, mostly good years, though.
Yep.
You know, we started out with the bad years, and Egan got stuffed in the backfield. Good play by Nekoosa interior. Peckham brought him down, but those tackles for Nekoosa that time got right in the face of the quarterback. Again, good play by the interior. Casey Smith, one of those tackles. Can't really pick out the other one right now. It's 73. I think is that Gillen's off? No, that's Ryan Kuntz out there.
Well, I predict the ball will be in the air.
3rd down and 6. From the Wautoma 49. One receiver split right. They're going to throw the screen back
There
that
we
way.
go.
And they've got a lot of room. Rivers breaks a tackle or two. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Taylor Rivers.
Nicely designed screenplay.
Tackle was made by number 40.
Egan rolled a little bit to the left and then came back to his receiver. And
10 Wautoma.
I tell you what, a little better blocking, that scores.
Yes. He got about the last 8 yards on his own.
Now Rivers made a nice move there, didn't he? 1st and 10 from the 30. 4:17 to play here in the third. There's Logging in the game, and he's got the football and a good gain. Another 1st down
On the carry for the Hornets.
as he takes it inside the 20 to about the 15.
Played Lieber.
I didn't realize that Egan is left-handed, but he is.
Oh yeah. So his brother was left-handed too, right? He was right-handed. And this is Jack. Yeah, his brother was John, right? Brother graduated about 3 years ago.
Yeah, I'd say 3.
1st and 10 from the 15. Nekoosa jumps again. Let's see what we get this time.
Yep.
One guy says offside. The other guy says offside. We've got a match. It'll be offside on Nekoosa. 5 yards coming up. Yeah, you watch a referee, you think you got to go from one end of the field to the other, especially like on kicks and stuff. Boy, that's got to be hard. You know, and your legs are killing you. Krieger up the middle. Did he lose the football? Did he score? We don't know. I did not see a signal from any of the officials.
I didn't.
Oh, the far side linesman says touchdown. What does the other guy say?
I don't know.
They're talking it over now. Referee is just sort of trying to figure out what he wants to call here. And we've had about our 8th discussion tonight of the officials. And now they signal a touchdown. So, Krieger takes it in from 10 yards out. The score comes at the 3:43 mark of the third. And now Wautoma on top 34-7 with Bert on to try to put on that 35th point. He's been perfect thus far.
And perfect again.
3:43 to play, third quarter. It's now Wautoma 35, Nekoosa 7. Familiar sight tonight, Nekoosa with the kickoff return team on the field as Taylor Rivers hits it this time to, is that Matt McDonald? I believe it is. And Matt's going to get up over the 30 to about the 36-yard line. Good field position for Nekoosa.
Egan doesn't play defense, does he?
I don't think so.
No, he's sitting on the bench there. I'm looking at.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's talked to him except one guy.
That's a good life, isn't it?
Yeah. Normally an athlete that good plays both ways.
Yeah, you would think he'd be a linebacker type with his size, or a defensive end or something like that. Brandon Kundert in the ball game yet at quarterback. He's got Peckham and Tuttle behind him, and that's Tuttle with a football. He's tripped up as he crosses the 35.
Tuttle on the carry for the paper maker.
And
Injury?
we got a timeout on the field.
Tackle was made by 34 Logan Krieger.
Do we have a flag? Why do we have the stoppage?
I think he thought there was an injury, but there isn't.
I'm not sure, again, what's going on out here. Kundert came over to the bench. Did he get hurt? No, he just came over to get the play. I don't know. Second down and 8. 2 yards on the carry for Tarek. Sam Tweedy, the wingback on the right side. Kundert in trouble, and he's going to go down. Number 28,
Kundert is sacked on the play by 28.
Demetrius Pinkston.
In all fairness to Kundert, he was tackled and he was going back to pass.
Yeah, he didn't have that much time.
No, he didn't have time to set, look, do anything.
Yeah, you're right about that.
He was backing up when he was tackled.
You are right about that. So Nekoosa in a bit of a hole here now. Third down and long. Third and about 16. I think the ball's right at the 30-yard line. Tight formation again. Wing back on the right side. No receivers split at all. And Nekoosa runs Tweedy. Well, that play's been successful tonight. Not bad here either.
Nope.
Sam makes a good move and is out near the sticks.
It's going to be about, what, 2 yards short? I'm guessing 2 yards.
Pickup of about 13. Tweedy's got 3 carries tonight for about, what do you think, 50 yards?
Yeah, he's done well. Well, I'm going to be about 4 yards short.
Well, we'll go to 3 now. He's just slid over a little bit more. Nekoosa is going to punt it this time as Lopez is in the game. Clock stop, 2:16 to play here in the third. See if Wautoma comes after the Nekoosa punter again. That's a fake. Nekoosa runs it well, and they're going to get a first down. So they snapped it to the short man this time, and is that McDonald or Mortel? It's Mortel. Justin Mortel takes it the 3-4 yards he needed, or the team needed for a first down. Good call by the Nekoosa bench.
Had me fooled.
That's why they were so anxious to go out there and punt it that time, I guess, in hindsight. Ball marked now at the 46-yard line of Nekoosa. They'll throw. Well, they wanted to throw anyway. Kundert got away from the first guy, but there he was again, Demetrius Pinkston, with his second sack here in the last 2 minutes. You know, he's listed as a what? He is a defensive lineman. 5'11", 195. It's just that he wears number 28. I was thinking he was maybe a defensive back. 4 yards lost on the sack, 2nd and 14. Tweedy lines up on the left side this time. Nekoosa's going to set up the screen here. Little swing pass. And we got a flag down. This is coming back. We got another flag down. We might have a face mask also.
Hundred's pass is complete to 35.
This is going to take about 10 minutes to sort out, but it's going to be holding on Nekoosa and a face mask on Wautoma. So the referee knows about this right now, and he's going to signal the penalties, and he's going to say they offset. So the ball will come back to the 44-yard line, and we'll replay 2nd down.
There again, we got a good play when we needed it.
And we would have had a 15-yard penalty on the end of it.
Yes.
Nekoosa doesn't disguise that play very well, though. You could see it coming. They executed it well that time, except for the hold, of course. 2nd and 13, clock running. We're down to 45 seconds left here in the 3rd. Tweedy, not this time.
That was a good tackle.
Number 30 came up, made a good play. That's Taylor Rivers. You know, Rivers isn't that big. Well, he's not 6'1", 195. That is good size. Yeah. Came up from his defensive line position to put down Sam.
Almost looked like a one-handed tackle, too.
Kundert to Nekoosa's sideline again. He sprints back in with the play. We're down to 10 seconds, and Nekoosa doesn't need to run a play here.
I don't think they will they?
I think they will. We're down to 5 seconds. I don't think Nekoosa knows anything about the clock.
I tend to agree with you.
And why would you rush? Kundert.
There's the hold.
And Kundert's pass, is it picked off? No, it's dropped in the secondary. Good play on the ball by 34 or 24, I can't tell.
I bet they set us back.
It's a holding call on Nekoosa for sure.
I bet they'll send us back and make us play.
That's decline. And
it is decline.
with that decline penalty, the 3rd quarter rolls to the end. Wautoma gets one more score here in the period. We're heading to the 4th. It's Wautoma 35, Nekoosa 7. 12 more minutes of football to play on the road this season for the Nekoosa Papermakers. 4th down, Kundert fires it down the middle, and Tarek Tuttle made a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete. Nekoosa turns it over on downs, so Wautoma's going to get the ball in fine field position now, and Nekoosa 39.
What is the running clock? 35-point difference?
35 points. We're 7 points away from that. Of course, we've only got 12 minutes to play. And Nekoosa's been thumped here before. I was reminding these guys about that Jared Abadaris year when Nekoosa was down 50-0 or something like that here at Wautoma at halftime. Tonight showing much better than that. Logging is hit hard as Nekoosa very aggressive defensively. They're certainly not letting it up.
No.
Melvin.
When you can hear it up here.
Melvin in on the stop, along with Peckham and a couple other Papermakers. No gain on the play. And Logging, if he does have a bad shoulder, he took a pretty good look there. So the kid's tough.
Which surprised me that he's still in, Tom.
Yeah. One receiver lines up to the left side. And Egan's going to run the option that way.
Oh!
Logging had problems with the pitch, but he goes down again as I think Justin Mortel came up to put him down.
Played that well.
Nekoosa did.
Played it very well.
And just like that, it's 3rd down. Clock stopped, 11 minutes to play.
Like you said, no quit.
No,
And that's the way it should be.
Yeah, Nekoosa's given up a couple of touchdowns tonight. other than defensively. Block punt for a score, an interception return for a score. Egan throws a strike to Burt.
Pass is complete to 45.
But Colton about 5 yards short of that first down. Fourth down rolls around. I would think you're going to see Wautoma go for it here.
Yeah, punt won't help them unless they can pin us down.
Yeah, I don't think they have any concern if turning the ball over to Nekoosa here at the 34-yard line. If they don't make the first down.
Yeah, Egan's out there.
I would be surprised if they go deep here. They missed a couple in the first quarter. I could see Rivers on another little corner route here. No, they're going to run it. Nekoosa came up and played it well.
Logging on the carry.
That was Jared Olson who made the first contact with the runner.
47.
Justin Mortel finished him off, and Nekoosa gets the football back with 10-11 to play here in the game. So, yeah, hats off to the Nekoosa defense. This is a pretty good offense that Wautoma has on the field.
Yes, it is. They put a lot of points on the board.
They average about, what, 33 a game, 32 a game? They're right around that. But, again, a couple of those scores not given up by the defense. See if Nekoosa can move the ball here. They're going to go back to the ground with Tarek Tuttle. And Tarek for about 5. Nekoosa back at home next Friday night. That's the 17th of October for the finale. They will take on Westfield at Holland Field. Game time 7 o'clock. It'll be parents' night. So if you're a parent, come on out and get honored. Nekoosa's only had Nekoosa's third home game of the year. Of course, one is homecoming and one is parents' night. So it's been a really sparse home schedule this year.
Oh,
Aaron Peckham loses a yard.
no place to run.
Nose is starting to run, so it must be getting a little colder out here. I think we're down to 38 now.
Tackle was made by 28, Demetrius Pinkston.
Look at your watch, Dan. Was it down to 38?
Yep. Hey, I've been colder.
You've been colder.
I've been colder than.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I can remember a game at the Dells one time.
On the roof.
Yes.
Gunder slipped going back to throw it. And good pressure. I think they would have got him anyway. Slip or
Yep.
no slip that time.
Now I guess he's limping off too, Tom.
Third is sacked.
65.
Demetrius Pinkston.
Well, they say Pinkston got there again. If so, that's his third sack of this game. Boy, he's having a good night.
Yeah, now you have to punt.
Lopez is on to do it. I don't think they're going to fake it here.
No, I don't either.
They need about, what, 15? Again, he's only about 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And he hits a line drive. That's going to be fielded at the 33. Flag comes out as number 8, Martin, or make that Cody Martin, returns it back out to about the 37.
A block in the back, maybe, huh? Hold.
We've had our share of flags tonight, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Quite a few holding penalties called. This one, as Dan said, a block in the back. We used to call those clips in the old days. So Wautoma with it, 8:16 to play. Egan still the quarterback. Logging still the tailback. They run the fullback Krieger. And Krieger, he was a man away from getting out of there. Who was that hanging on for dear life? Was that Tuttle?
Let's see, getting up there.
I believe so.
I think it is.
Disappearing into the crowd. I mean, yeah, that's Tarek Tuttle. He's coming out of the game, too.
Tarek Tuttle.
As Tarek is feeling that ankle or leg injury a bit, Trenton Smith comes in to replace him at the linebacker position. Second and about 3. Egan fakes the pitch. Got his man. Good throw, good catch.
Number 8, Cody Martin.
Cody Martin picks up about 30 on the play.
Martell.
Got him right in stride.
That's the best long ball that Egan's thrown tonight.
First and 10, Wautoma.
He throws the ball effortlessly, too. I mean, that ball traveled a good distance, and it's just a little flick of the wrist, and it's out there. He's a big guy. Good arm. Good baseball pitcher, right? First and 10. Quick hitter to Krieger. Krieger into the secondary, down to the 18, make that the 16-yard line.
Talk about one man short of a touchdown.
Boy, Krieger's had a good night tonight. He must be pushing 100 yards.
Oh, yes.
Probably got more yards than Logging tonight.
First down, Hornets.
They marked the ball at the 17-yard line. 7:17 to play in the game. The Hornets want more. Logging. He's pretty elusive, isn't he? He looked like he was going to head straight ahead, and a little quick sidestep got him another 3 yards before
Trenton Smith.
Smith put him out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Got 8 yards on the carry. Wautoma has played Adams Friendship already this year. They beat the Green Devils.
Quite handily, too.
So tonight, if Wautoma wins tonight, they will have at least a share of the conference crown. And of course, if they end up tied with the Green Devils, you could say that Wautoma is the winner because they beat the Green Devils during the season. Egan's going to pick up a first down as he goes out of bounds inside the 5. Wautoma wearing down this Nekoosa D a little bit. Now Nekoosa's on the field a lot playing defense. You know, that doesn't help you. Because you're chasing all the time when you're playing defense. When you're playing offense, you know where you're going. But chasing the football all the time will take it a little bit out of you.
Where are they at? About the 5-yard now?
Right at the 5. First and goal. Krieger? Sure enough. Nekoosa cuts him down after about a 2-yard gain.
Did you change when you went in the side, or did you go in fully close?
Tackle was made by 65, Andrew Melvin.
Well, if they score, do you think they'll miss the extra point on purpose?
I think they'll miss the extra point, period. It's called Murphy's Law, Dan. Of course, another score with the point would make it a 35-point game, and the last 6 minutes of this game would go by very quickly then. We haven't seen a 35-point. We haven't seen a running clock all year.
All year.
Straight ahead. Krieger.
The Hornets by 34, Logan Krieger.
Logan Krieger with his 3rd score of the night. This time from 2 yards out, and Wautoma tacks yet another touchdown on the board. They now lead 34-7 with 6:09 to play here in the game.
Who does the kicking?
Colton Burt on to attempt the point. He's 4 for 4 tonight, Dan.
I understand he's hurt, though, right now.
He is.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Bad snap? No, it's a good snap, and it's a good kick, Dan.
Oh!
6:09 to play. Wautoma 42, Nekoosa 7.
42.
One more time. Wautoma kicks it off. We got a new kicker out there this time. It's number 52, Blake Duquette, or Duckett. And ball returned by Clay Lieber out to about the 26-yard line.
Return for the Papermakers.
It's a 35-point game. The clock should run. It's not running.
Yeah,
Now I think the
one official stopped it, and he shouldn't have.
Yeah, this crew doesn't work real well together. Maybe they've never met before tonight. I'm not sure. But they're just not on the same wavelength. What was the last whistle? Wautoma just took a timeout. You believe it. 5:46 to play. So Wautoma took the time out to get a defense on the field. I think a lot of subs in the game now for Wautoma. As Nekoosa runs on first down, and Aaron Peckham meets a lot of those new faces right off the bat.
Yeah.
They do a good job of putting Aaron back for about a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, I'm looking at the bench over there of Wautoma. A lot of the starters are sitting on the bench.
Yeah, quarterback Egan has a lot more company than he had a few minutes ago. As Wautoma enjoying this victory tonight over Nekoosa. Of course, it's not a done deal yet, but I think the outcome is in hand. We do have to play the rest of the game. Nekoosa is second and about 11. Going to set up the screen here. You can see it coming. Nekoosa doesn't disguise that very well. The quarterback Kundert took about a 15-yard drop that time, which might be a key that they're going to try to screen. And Wautoma all over that play. Clock continues to run, even with the incomplete pass, because of the 35-point margin, which is a good rule in the state of Wisconsin. And were you telling me they're going to have something like that in basketball too this year?
Yeah, they're going to have a mercy rule.
Maybe that's what you told me about the. Yeah, that's a good idea. Third down, about 11. Brandon Kundert.
Intercepted?
Almost picked off. Try to get the ball to Matt McDonald, or no, that was Sam Tweedy who's trying to get the ball to. And I'm not sure who made the play on the ball. I think it was 34 again, Krieger, excuse me. So Logan Krieger out there as a linebacker right now. And quickly it's fourth down for Nekoosa. And the punter in the ball game, Nekoosa will punt it away. Lopez. Colton Burt. Good coverage by Nekoosa as they swarm Burt about the 38-yard line.
Flag
Again on the field. That'll be a hold.
Or a face mask.
Nah.
That ref takes a long time.
Referee is not even close to the ball yet. And they stopped the clock for some reason. Why would they stop the clock? Help me out, kids. Boy, it's just been a poorly officiated game. The officials are the ones that should keep that clock running. Now the referee finally sees it.
It was a face mask.
Boy, oh boy. It was a face mask.
It was a face mask.
On them.
Yeah.
Why would they? Yeah, they call it on them. They moved the ball back.
We kicked.
Yeah, I know. But they just moved the ball back down the field. So this team, which is Wautoma, is starting deeper in their territory than they would have otherwise. They moved the ball that way now. So it's a block in the back. First and 10 from about the 35-yard line. Probably got a new quarterback out there too, huh? We can't see his number. Here, he's coming right at us.
Yeah, he's coming at us. Number 3.
Martin on the keeper for the Hornets.
And again, the official.
Number 8.
Official stop was by number 20, Clay Lieber.
The official signaled to stop the clock at the end of that play. I swear to heaven that some of these are these the first game for some of these guys out there. I'm not sure. Just a strange night.
Maybe the clock only runs when we get the ball.
Why would you?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I got to give that one up too. We're under 2 minutes to play. It's second and about 10, and we still don't know who that quarterback is out there. Number 8, maybe? Hey, the ball on the floor or the ground, and Nekoosa's going to get it. That's a break. Cody Martin might be the quarterback out there, number 8, and he lost the football on the exchange. And Nekoosa's going to get one more shot at it here with 1:30 to play in the game. They're going to start from the Wautoma 37-yard line. Be nice to get another score, wouldn't it? A consolation touchdown. From the shotgun, Kundert Gonna go deep. Hangs it up in the air. And Matt McDonald on the other end on a Nekoosa touchdown. How about that? Boy, Kunder threw a nice ball that time, didn't he? 39 yards. Matt McDonald on the other end. And Nekoosa on the board for the first time since the first period. Score comes at the 104 mark of this fourth period. Now 42-13. Lopez on to attempt the point and just barely gets over the crossbar. Nice little chip shot that time by Jose. Minute 4 to play. It's now 42-14 Wautoma. Senior Aaron Peckham with a chance now to kick the ball away. He's going to tee it up and let her rip with the left foot. Wonder if he's left-footed. Look out. A good return down the sideline by Wautoma as number 56. I don't know. Gonzalez is the last name, but I don't have a 56 in my program here.
You know, I really thought when he caught the ball, he was thinking about taking a knee. He looked like,
trying to fake out the
well, no, just taking a knee and let the clock run out.
Clock is running. We're down to 50 seconds to play. And I'm pretty sure the rule now is that once you hit that 35-point barrier and they start the running clock sticks the rest of the game regardless of the score. Like Nekoosa,
well, that's proving it right now.
They're within 35. They're only down 28. But the clock is running. And I'm not sure Wautoma not.
Well, he's watching the.
Why stretch it out here? Get out, run some plays. They're going to take a knee.
Yep, I don't blame them.
Well, you got a young team out there. I think I'll let them run a play or two. But that knee is going to end this ball game. As both teams line up to meet in the middle of the field. Game number 8 of this football season comes to an end. Our final tonight from Wautoma, it's Wautoma 42 and Nekoosa 14. With the win, Wautoma now 6-1. No, make that 7-1 on the football season. And they are a solid 4-0 in the South Central Conference. They've earned a share of the conference championship tonight. Nekoosa with the loss falls to 1-7 on the season. They are now 1-3 in conference play, and the Papermakers officially eliminated from the WIAA playoffs tonight. Nekoosa started quickly in this ballgame. Tarek Tuttle took it 63 yards for a touchdown run. Just 10:46 to play in the first quarter. Nekoosa led 7-0. That'll be their only lead on the night, as at the 3:45 mark of the first period, Holden Smith blocked the Nekoosa punt, recovered it in the end zone to tie the ball game at 7. Wautoma put up 3 scores in the second quarter, one by the defense, 2 by the offense. Nathaniel Logging took it in from 8 yards out for the offense to make it 14-7. Then Colton Burt with an interception return of 40 yards made it 21-7 midway through the second period. Late in the second period, Logging added another score, this time 11-yard run. Our score at the half was 28-7 Wautoma. The Hornets put up the only score in the third period on a Logan Krieger 10-yard run to make it 35-7. Then in the fourth, Krieger added a 2-yard run to end Wautoma scoring for the night. They led it 42-7 at that point. Nekoosa got a consolation touchdown late on a Brandon Kunder to Matt McDonald 39-yard pass play. That came with just 1:04 to play. Again, our final tonight, 42-14 Wautoma. So, I guess it's time to go home.
Let's pack it up.
Let's pack it up and find some heat. For Dan Schmidt and Jim Allen, my name is Tom Kirst. Thanks so much for joining us. Join us again next time for Nekoosa Sports.